go. Let's go. Yeah. Let me rock that hat like this. Running Back Nation, what is good? What's up, my people? How you doing on this beautiful Monday? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good, was it 4th of July weekend? No, it's like the 9th. I don't know. But I hope you had a good weekend, man. Was Thursday the 4th of July? Yeah, it was. Yeah, welcome to Run It Back Philly Live, presented by Game Time Ticket app. Go to gametime.co or use the link in my description and use the promo code CLNS for $20 off your first ticket purchase. More on Game Time a little bit later. Thank you for being here. 241 people in here. Give me 241 likes. Oh, my air horn didn't work. I put the volume off. All right. Well, anyway, let's stop messing around, man. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thanks to shout out to the members in the chat. I saw RJ. I saw A. I saw Prince Monito. I saw some other members in here. Sorry if I missed you. Yeah, let's talk Sixers, man. Let's talk some Sixers stuff, okay? So first of all, Paul George had a special episode of his podcast. What's his podcast called? Podcast P? Is that really what it's called? That can't be what it's called, bro. Podcast P. Yeah, that's what it's called, man. The Podcast P show. Sorry for not knowing what the podcast is. You might be shocked to hear that I do a podcast and I don't listen to any other podcasts at all. Anyway, shout out to Paul George, and he did a special episode of the podcast talking about how he ended up in Philly. All right. And so that's what we're going to talk about first, because it is pretty interesting how the Clippers fumbled this bag the way that they did. So little 4-minute clip here from the Podcast P show. Let's listen to it and react to it.
What was the negotiations like with the Clippers to let you know that, hey, I'm leaving y'all and I'm going to Philly?
Just to put it out there, like, I never wanted to leave LA. LA is home. This is where I wanted to finish at. I wanted to work as hard as possible to win one in LA. Like, that was the goal, to be here and be committed to LA. As it played out, though, like, the first initial deal was, I thought, kind of disrespectful, right? And again, in all of this, no hard feelings. So the first initial deal was like 2 years, 60. So I'm like, whoa.
Hey, that's crazy, bro.
Yo, hold on a second, man. I can't pretend to sit around and listen to rich people complain about the difference between $30 million per year and 40 million, 50, I don't know, whatever it is. It's just funny the way that they reacted to that. They reacted to that like the Clippers offered him 45 grand. 30 million US dollars. I just think it's hilarious the way that they're laughing about that. Like, that was absolute dirt chump change. But I understand what they're saying as far as Paul George and what he feels like he's worth on the level of NBA players and how they're being paid. So it makes sense. Just funny to hear people laugh about $30 million being chump change.
That's great.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I'm like,
Wow.
We'll never know, guys. You and me, we'll never know what that's like.
no, I'm not signing that. This was maybe like October-ish. Negotiations first started, and it was 260. And as we kept going, it was like, they would go up, inches, to where it was like 44, 45, right? But this was like a couple months in between before we got it to 40-something. I'm still like, nah, I'm not doing that. Then I hear wind of like, what they're going to give Kawhi. So I'm like,
I personally thought he was going to stay in LA because he loves LA that much. even if it was a difference between 50 million and 45. I didn't think $5 million was going to make Paul George go to the other side of the country.
Like, just give me what Kawhi got. Like,
Right.
y'all view us the same. Like,
this is crazy because the rumors were that the Clippers wanted him to sign for the same thing that Kawhi got, and he didn't want to. But he's saying that the Clippers wouldn't even give him what they gave Kawhi Leonard. And Paul George was the only healthy one left on the team again in the playoffs. So Kawhi gets hurt again, and they won't even give the only guy that remained healthy last season the same contract as Kawhi Leonard.
give Kawhi. So I'm like, just give me what Kawhi got. Like,
Right.
y'all view us the same. Like, you know, we came here together. We want to finish this together. I'll take what Kawhi got. Like, no
You was
no
cool with
problem.
that.
I was cool with that. Like,
Wow.
and we were still taking less. We were taking less. Kawhi took less. I was like, if Kawhi gonna take less, I'm not gonna say I want more than Kawhi. Like, I'm not gonna, like, it's not about me being paid.
That's a real humble thing, man. That's a real humble thing for him to say. You know, because a lot of people thought Kawhi took less and Paul George didn't want to take less, and he was getting a little bit of a bad rep as like, oh, Paul George wants more than Kawhi, etc. Really, he was like, if Kawhi's taking less money and a 3-year, I'll take the same thing. So that's cool that he came out and cleared the air on that.
I'm not gonna, like, it's not about me being paid more than him. Like, I'm gonna take what he got. Y'all
Right,
give him
right.
that, give me that. They didn't want to do that. So this was before the All-Star break. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want, like, let's not even have no more conversations. Like, let's just play this year out. Cause it was starting to get into like my mood. Now I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to have that energy carry over into the team. Season in, I finished healthy, 74 games played, and had one of my most efficient seasons. So now we go into negotiations. Now they bring it to 3 years,
Where we at?
150.
Okay,
All
so they
right.
did offer him the same as Kawhi once the season was over.
That's cool. It sucks that it had to get to this point, like that we couldn't get this figured out a lot sooner. But now we at the end of the year, 3 years, 150. So I'm like, all right, like now we're in a ballpark. You know what I mean? Now we can have conversation here. I presented the 150 no trade. Cause in the meeting, they're like, you know, we want you here long term. We want to, you know, when you're retired, we want you to be a Clippers for a lifetime, like all of this stuff. So I'm like, cool. Give me the 3 years, 150, no trade then. Like, no trade clause. Then I'm taking less, but at least I know I'm here. Like, I'm.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. If I'm the Clippers there, I'm saying no on the no trade clause also, because now you're handicapping me. You know, you guys are getting up towards 35 years old. You and Kawhi, we're offering you the contract and the money, but like, if y'all stay hurt, now we can't even get out of it. You know, and the Sixers have our 2028 unprotected first round pick. So I understand the Clippers. They're like, if this thing goes south, we'd like to be able to try to flip these guys and maybe not be the worst team of all time by 2028. But you know,
I'm committed to y'all. Like, they didn't want to do the no trade.
Do that?
Wow.
So then
they're still going to be really bad in 2028.
now I'm like, all right, well then it only makes sense for me to do 4 years, 212, right? Like, at least pay me my money. If y'all gonna trade me, then y'all gonna trade me. But at least, like, now I'm not in a situation where I could have got more had I just gone to free agency, then take this deal, and then y'all could just ship me wherever I want.
That's true too. I see that side too.
And then now I'm on this deal that I didn't want. So they didn't want to do that. So then I was like, now I'm open to entertaining what's out there. And then, I mean, you know, through the negotiations, they wasn't budging. They weren't gonna budge. I wasn't gonna budge. I thought I played well enough for them to, you know, be like, you know what, he's a part of our future. Like, I thought I did that. I thought I earned that. You know, granted, we didn't win while I was there, but luck has a lot to do with that. You know, we couldn't remain healthy as a unit.
I would have liked him to word that a little differently. I would have liked him to put, you know, I would have liked him to put the blame, even if it wasn't entirely his fault. I would have liked him just as a star player leader of a team to have put the blame a little bit more on his own shoulders.
I thought I played.
You know,
I played well enough.
I played well enough. That's something James Harden would say, man.
For them to, be like, you know what? He's a part of our future. Like, I thought I did that. I thought I earned that. Granted, we didn't win while I was there, but luck has a lot to do with that.
We didn't win because luck has a lot to do with that. I mean, yeah, all your guys got injured. I get it. And look, again, the people that were even before the Sixers signed Paul George, when we were talking about his mentality and how he didn't seem like he cared at the end of last season, and does he really care that much anymore or whatever. I don't. The situation in Philly is good because he's not the number one guy. So I think at this stage of his career, if you're expecting him to be the number one guy, you're probably in trouble. But as a third scorer, I think it's great. Even if he's kind of like, we didn't get lucky enough.
We couldn't remain healthy as a unit. But I thought I did enough to earn that. I love Steve. I love Lawrence. But at that point, it didn't even feel right to come back with that type of energy and be comfortable playing back in LA.
So there you have it. And like we were saying right when the season ended, once these rumors started to come out, if the Clippers aren't going to give him that 4-year $212, you know who is? Daryl Morey put that on the table in an instant. And, that's the kind of stuff that Daryl Morey does, man. He was like, I'll take a swing. You know what I mean? You guys want to be hesitant? I'll take a swing. And Daryl Morey put 4 years, $212 up. And Paul George said, hey, you know what? Let's do it. Why are people talking about 8-ball Paul? You're talking about Paul George. Okay. I thought people were talking about Paul Reed in the chat. You guys were saying 8-ball Paul. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to call him 8-ball Paul. Listen, I love me some Paul Reed, all right? I want Paul Reed to, have success wherever he goes. And for me, any variation of B-ball Paul, 3-ball Paul, whatever, is for Paul Reed. I'm not going to call Paul George 8-ball Paul. Number 8 looks good, though. I agree with that. Number 8 looks good. And I know there was rumors that he wanted to unveil the jersey number on his podcast, and then it got leaked before the podcast went live or something like that. But it is what it is. So there you have it. Yeah, the Clippers fumbled the bag, and Paul George said, you know what? If you're not going to let me at least have a no-trade clause, then I'm not signing unless you give me 4 years, $212. They said no. Daryl Morey said, hey, we got 4 years, $212 for you over here, and he signed it. So, and again, I'm not looking for Paul George to have some kind of number one superstar type of mentality. I'm looking for him to be a very easy 20 points per game feeding off of Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, and I do think it's going to be a perfect fit if everybody could stay healthy. That's always the thing, but that's the thing with any team. You saw last year, it's not just the Sixers that couldn't stay healthy. You saw last year the Boston Celtics walked to the NBA Finals because everybody got hurt. So everybody has health issues. Everybody's trying to stay healthy. At this point in Joel Embiid's career, man, and Paul George, I don't know, play him 40 games for all I care. You know what I'm saying? Do the Kawhi Leonard in Toronto thing with Paul George and Joel Embiid, man. Literally play him 40 games for all I care. Let's move on, man. There's the Paul George put it out there. What happened? I also still think we're in an interesting time where NBA players have podcasts now, and you would never hear these type of things, really. You would never hear these type of things, these type of details on like contract negotiations and stuff from a player, unless it was like maybe an interview with a magazine or something, but they still probably wouldn't say it. Now NBA players are on their own podcast, and they're just like, hey, here's what happened. They offered me this, and I said, fuck you. Times are indeed changing. Times are changing, man. We're going to talk about Joel Embiid on the USA team. 516 people in here. Hit the like button for me one time. Dre, real question is, do you think we can beat the Knicks in 7 games? We can beat the Knicks in 5 games. How about that? Fuck the Knicks, dude. The Knicks And I got some Knicks fans that watch my show, and shout out to the Knicks fans, but I'm sorry. The New York Knicks are a team full of high-level role players. Who's the stars on the Knicks? Who? Jalen Brunson, when he's jumping sideways and backwards and getting every foul call? Sure. Julius Randle? Hell no. You know what I mean? Come on, man. So here's what I want to talk about. Joel Embiid's playing for Team USA, and there's this just bullshit narrative going on the internet about Joel Embiid not playing for Cameroon. Okay, he's from Cameroon, Africa, and there's a lot of negative talk now about Joel Embiid playing for USA and not playing for his home country. First of all, I didn't even know Cameroon had an Olympic team. Okay, if there was an overall Africa, if Africa as a whole was an Olympic team, I could see that. You could get all the best players from Africa who don't play in the NBA, or all the best players that do play in the NBA. That would be a good team. But Cameroon itself, bro, who would be there? Pascal Siakam, Luc Mbah, and Joel Embiid. Those are the only Cameroonians I know in the NBA. There's probably a couple more, but yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, come on. Was he really supposed to go play for Cameroon and get knocked out in the first round? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, however the rounds work in the Olympics basketball. Also this, I don't like this idea of talking about somebody who is a legal American citizen as if they are not American. I don't like that at all. And I know this page kicks, okay? And whoever else is tweeting this kind of stuff, I don't think they necessarily mean this by it, but it's coming off as, I don't know what the word is, xenophobic. Is that what it is? It's coming off as very old white American, you're not from here type of language. And I don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? Even this Jose Alvarado tweet. Jose Alvarado took it upon himself to get Puerto Rico to the Olympics, while Joel Embiid, an MVP winner, took the easy route and joined Team USA instead of playing for Cameroon. Well, first of all, Jose Alvarado is not good enough to play for the USA team. Okay? That's probably why he plays for Puerto Rico. All right? There's number one. And number two, again, Joel Embiid is a legal American citizen, just as much as I am. Just because he wasn't born here doesn't change anything. So I don't like this telling people that they shouldn't play for the USA team, the United States of America. Do you guys remember what this country, like why it was formed? It's supposed to be anybody can come here and join and be a part of it, right? Joel Embiid's literally an American. My ancestors are from Italy and Germany and some other places. Are people going to tell me I should go play for Germany? I should go play for Italy? I don't get it. So I'm tired of this garbage. This is garbage right here. Stop telling me Joel Embiid shouldn't play for the USA team because he wasn't born here. You don't have to be born here to be American. That's what America is. You dumb fucks. Americans don't even know what America is. That's crazy. Here's why Joel Embiid played for Team USA. And this should make all these assholes feel like shit. I want to play for my fans because they've been incredible since the day I came here. So Joel Embiid wants to play for USA because he came to the United States to play in the NBA, and he loves us for giving him that. So he wants to play for us. That's fire. Okay, that's super dope. Thank you for that, Joel. But most of all, I want to honor my son who was born in the U.S. I want my boy to know I played my first Olympics for him. Take that, haters. Now we can talk about if we think Joel Embiid should play in the Olympics with his injury history. You know, I don't know. Kobe Bryant was born in France, was he not? I'm pretty sure Kobe Bryant was born in France. Should he have played for the French team? You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to that. Joel Embiid can play for whatever team he wants, and he can play for the U.S. because he's a United States citizen. And all y'all that don't like it can kiss his ass. Would I rather him not play in the Olympics? 100%. Do I hope he plays about 10 minutes a game? Yes. My nervousness of Joel Embiid playing in the Olympics comes because most of his injuries have been like random, freaky, like weird things. It's not like a nagging injury that keeps coming back. It's always like some just random shit, like Markelle Fultz's shoulder hitting him in the face and breaking his orbital bone. Randomness of his injuries is what makes me nervous about him playing on Team USA. But at the same time, I respect the fact that Joel Embiid's like, listen, I only get to play this game for so long. You can't approach something with fear of being injured. You just can't do it. That's why Nick Nurse played him the minutes he played him last year. He's like, you just got to go out there, play the game. If players get hurt, they get hurt. You can't just not play because you might get hurt. In that case, never play ever, So I respect it, and he wants to at least once in his career be an Olympic champion. So shout out to Joel Embiid playing for Team USA. And I am excited to watch that. I'm excited to watch that, man. I am excited to watch that. Kobe was not Italian or born in Italy. He just lived there as a kid. Damn, my bad, bro. Y'all know everything in the chat, bro. They know everything. Listen, if you ever have a YouTube channel and a YouTube show, and you ever say something that might be slightly incorrect, the chat will let you know, because they know all. We're going to talk about this Tyrese Maxey tribute that the Sixers did for him, which was amazing. I didn't get to watch the whole video, so I want to watch that. And we're going to talk about these black 2001 jerseys that the Sixers might be using as an alternate jersey, which is just going to be absolutely fire. Hit the like button for me one time. This is brought to you by Game Time Ticket app. Shout out to Game Time for sponsoring the channel. Here's what you do. You go over to gametime.co, or you click the link in my description. You type in Philadelphia Phillies. All right, if you want to go to a Phillies game. Look, next Phillies game on here is today, actually, at 6:40 p.m. No, it's tomorrow. Today's the 8th. Tomorrow's the 9th. 6:40 p.m. tomorrow. The way that the Game Time Ticket app works is as events get closer, the prices go down and they give you crazy deals. Look, best price available for the Phillies game on Tuesday, $20. Look at that, bro. You can get that view right there in Citizens Bank Park by going to gametime.co and getting these tickets for $20. Also, if you use the promo code CLNS, you get $20 off. What is 20 minus 20? You tell me. Game Time Ticket app, the app where tickets get cheaper as the event gets closer. Terms apply. Thank you to Game Time for sponsoring the channel. And thank you to everybody that's used Game Time to get their tickets since seeing it on this show. You support the sponsor sponsor supports me, and everybody's happy. Shout out to Play by Play with JJ, member of the channel. What's up, man? I met JJ last weekend. He came through Hershey, man, and we hung out for a minute at one of my favorite neighborhood bars, man. Shout out to JJ. Thanks for being here. Bring back hip hop. Bring back hip hop with Franklin the dog. No, we got to get rid of Franklin, man. I'm tired of Franklin. Bring back hip hop. Hip hop was weird, wasn't it? They need a new version of the hip hop mascot. That's what they need. Because that hip hop mascot was weird, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Hip hop was weird. Yeah, let's move on. Listen, the Sixers did a tribute video did a tribute thing for Tyrese Maxey. And I really like the timing of this, man, because, this becoming Tyrese Maxey being a first-time All-Star last year and this, coming up on his 5th year, I like the timing of it because this year for Tyrese Maxey could be massive. It could be massive. And I didn't get to watch this whole video yet. It's just a little 6-minute clip that the Sixers posted. So let's watch it, man.
When it's all said and done, I want to be able to say, you know, I gave him all. I gave him all.
How are you?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's good. It's good. I said, what up?
There's Rich Paul, Joel Embiid.
I just wanted to bring the.
Listen, Tyrese Maxey with the cornrows, bro. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you, bro. If this guy's going to play this upcoming season with the braids, the league is in trouble.
Very special people in your life together because of how much you mean to the city, how much you mean to us, and you give us all a lot, so we want to give some back to you. So,
Josh Harris. Thank you, Tyrese, for making me money. Technically, America is from Philly, so there is that. It should be Team Philly anyway. That's right. Philadelphia started America, so Joel Embiid should be on that team, and it should be Team Philly. I agree with that. All right.
anyway, let's go. A lot of fun things ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What up? How you doing? You doing good?
Yeah, how you doing?
Awesome, man.
See you.
Great to see you.
See you too.
Little Nick Nurse, Tyrese Maxey. This summer, we celebrated Tyrese Maxey and his historic impact on our franchise.
First of all, I just want to say welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to look at the journey, the impact, and the legacy. As always, when I get in a situation like this, I got to say how incredibly humbled and honored I am to even be up here. But I just want to say you always hear about Tyrese as good a player as he is, he's even a better person.
With the help of his friends and family, a few legends in the city of brotherly love were created something special.
Hey, Tyrese, just want to say that
Philadelphia loves you.
Dawn Staley.
It's Coach Cal.
Tyrese, I think you're the best teammate I've ever had.
Deserving of
Shots fired! Joel Embiid called Tyrese Maxey the best teammate he's ever had.
everything. So proud. Love you.
I need you to feel this love and this energy. I'm just one.
Just your attitude, your energy, every single day, always smiling. I think we got a really good chance, to go out and, win the championship together.
Keep doing your thing. You're an all-star.
And you'll always have a place right here in Philly.
Thank you. Coach Stanley. Oh, okay.
Dear Tyrese, I am so proud of my grandson.
Words can't honestly describe how I feel about your success.
I'm really proud of the man that you're becoming.
Keep smiling, keep believing in yourself, and keep moving forward.
He looks so much like his mom.
Dear Tyrese, all my 4-year-old son talks about is how he wants to play like you when he grows up. Having you as a part of this city has been such a blessing, and I can't wait to continue to watch you and support you on and off the court. Thank you for being my son's idol, Adam. Thank you, Mr. Adam.
There it is.
Yeah.
Girl, look at this. Mr. Rebound Award.
Yeah. That's back when I didn't have it like Joel.
you're good. You've been good since you was a little kid.
Since I was a little kid.
How are you so good?
How you doing?
We're good, man. How you doing?
Amazing.
Dr. J.
All right. Great.
Appreciate you coming.
Sure thing, man.
Here for the jersey. Hit it again.
Triumph.
And here we go.
Oh,
Right.
Snap.
There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, look at it.
Oh,
Right.
for those listening to this back on the podcast, Dr. J unveiled the black 2001 Sixers throwback to Tyrese Maxey.
Snap. Right there. All right.
That is so cold. Oh my God, that jersey's fucking beautiful.
Come on, man. Give me some love.
Snap.
Give me some love. All right.
Where's Iverson, man?
See you here, man.
It should have been Iverson giving him the jersey. Where's Iverson?
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard.
Now, somebody pointed out to me that on this slam poster right here, at the bottom, right here next to his photo, it says, "The fans asked and Philly answered. 76ers Classic Edition." With Tyrese Maxey wearing the jersey. So they're bringing it back.
I started crying. Seeing KJ, started crying, man.
They're bringing it back. And before I get out here, I'm going to talk to you about...
see some of your best moments from this past season. Right here.
The Sixers in San Antonio.
Before I get out of it, I'm going to talk to you about why they haven't brought it back yet, and why it's coming back now.
Not a bad night. Not a bad night. Not a bad night. All right. So now we take a look back at your first and certainly not your last All-Star weekend.
The Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey.
To witness how your love of the game
Who would have thought Tyrese Maxey would end up being this damn good, man?
won you the Most Improved Player Award in the NBA.
I remember a lot of y'all saying he couldn't. I remember that. And I remember constantly saying, I don't have a crystal ball. What makes you think he can't? And the way that he looks at the game and the way that he works on his game and his positive attitude, I just didn't see any way. I saw no red flags on Tyrese Maxey as far as his ability to develop and get better and better and better. I was like, I almost like, how can he not end up being great with the tools that he has and the mentality that he has? But this is why you don't listen to people in the YouTube comments.
That's the thing that's going to hang in the rafters right there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. First of all,
this is why you don't listen to haters in the YouTube comments. I didn't mean, y'all that show love all the time. Shout out to you.
Thank y'all, everybody for coming out, man. I worked really hard, man. Y'all sacrificed a lot. I just feel like I was going to be prepared to step into a situation and try to help a team win. And I really do appreciate y'all for taking a chance on me and allowing me to be a part of this. Big fella, thanks for coming, man. I really do appreciate it, man. You were the first person to really believe in me. I keep telling everybody that. Just walking onto the plane, you telling me to sit there, you bringing me, a PlayStation, that meant the world to me. And I hope I'm not gonna let you down.
In 23 years, I've never seen a presentation like this. I've never seen a presentation like this for a player. So thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. When it's all said and done, I want to be able to say, I gave him all.
I thank Philadelphia for this opportunity. I promise you it won't be a regret.
Hey! Well done. Well done, Sixers team, man. Well done. And look, man, the Sixers know. They know, man. They know they got something special with Tyrese Maxey, and they know that they got, 10 plus more years of this guy doing amazing things in a 76ers uniform. And there's so many franchises in the NBA that don't get guys like this ever. They go 40, 50 years They can never find a player like this, you know? Year in, year out, they're at the top of the draft. The Sixers did it the whole process era. He didn't even come out of the process era, you know? You get to the top of the draft so many years, and it's just so rare to find a player like Tyrese Maxey. And so the Sixers ownership group, just as a business, knows how lucky they are to have found him. And the Sixers organization knows how lucky they are as far as the basketball team and the next 10, 15 years are going to continue to be exciting as a Sixers fan because they found Tyrese Maxey. That's fucking beautiful, man. Oh, damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, dude, that's great. I don't think I've ever cried live on YouTube. Fuck it. I just did. That's beautiful. Shout out to everything, everyone, and Tyrese Maxey, man. Maxey with the braids is going to be Rockets Harden. Let's not do that. Fuck James Harden, dude. Let's not do that. Maxey with the braids is going to be Tyrese Maxey, the superstar. Nick, I love you. Sixers Adam can confirm, as reported by CBS, the Sixers are in the process of planning to bring back the black throwback jerseys seen in last night's Tyrese Maxey tribute video, but they will not be in the mix until 24-25. This is probably because Nike already has the city editions coming out, for this season. So 24-25 is going to be the black throwback Iverson era 76ers jerseys. That's just beautiful. Oh, man, they did it. They did it. Now, the Sixers fans have been asking for this jersey to come back for a long time. And a couple of years ago, some of these dumbass owners hinted at a black jersey, right? And they used Ben Simmons to promote it. This was a fucking disaster, this jersey that I'm talking about, okay? They used Ben Simmons to promote it. And they were talking about a black jersey, and I remember it. All the fans were like, bro, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're bringing back the black jersey. They're doing it. And they gave us those ugly, shit-stained Boathouse Row jerseys, dude. Do you remember those? Because these idiot owners are so, rich people are so out of touch with what's actually happening. They thought, well, what really... what's really iconic in Philadelphia? What can we make that represents Philly? And someone said Boathouse Row? Are you kidding me? Bro, rich people just think rich things. They don't know anything else. Boathouse Row. That was horrendous. And here's the reason that these didn't come out sooner. Shout out to Jack Connell on Twitter. He says, the business behind the 76ers likely bringing back the black throwbacks in 2025. Former President Chris Heck, who oversaw uniforms, did not like the black uniforms and went on record about it. NBA teams usually plan jerseys 2 seasons out in advance. Chris Heck stepped down in 2022. This single dork, former President Chris Heck, was the reason these black jerseys didn't come back sooner. This guy who's clearly hates fun and doesn't enjoy life. And here's what he said about him. Chris Heck said, I hated that uniform. I absolutely despised it. They wanted the Iverson throwback, and I said, no, we're not doing it. I think they sold out with that uniform. I think they were wrong to the brand. Come hell or high water, we're not going back to that uniform. But you put out a Boathouse Row jersey, Chris Heck. What a rich dork. Thankfully, that guy's out of here so we can bring some swag back. God. Chris Heck. So there you have it. There's the Maxey tribute. The black jerseys are coming back. Unfortunately, not this season. But they are going to be beautiful. And Tyrese Maxey wearing that jersey with the braids, might average 50 points per game in an NBA season. I mean, it's just the vibes are too high, bro. The vibes are way too high. And I also don't feel like he's copying Allen Iverson or anything like that. I honestly feel like Tyrese Maxey is like the second coming, like the futuristic version of Allen Iverson. You know, when people compare Allen Iverson to like Kyrie Irving and say like, yeah, but Kyrie's a good three. Like they didn't shoot threes in the 90s, so Iverson wasn't a great 3-point shooter. That type of stuff, you can't compare eras. It's legitimately like Tyrese Maxey is this era's Allen Iverson, and I even think, I don't know if I want to say this yet, but I think Tyrese Maxey has the potential to be better than Allen Iverson was. Wow. If that's an overreaction, that's just what I do. Digital Print House, what's going on? We are better off having the K&A-L inspired jerseys instead of those Garbo ass jerseys. I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Yeah, listen. Shout out to everybody. Somebody just had to try to ruin it for us. But hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you to everyone that listens on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all other podcast platforms. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all are the best. We're going to continue doing these every Monday, all off season long. Shout out to Game Time Ticket App for sponsoring the channel. And I will talk to y'all very soon. Much love. Tyrese Maxey is the future. The Sixers, they got us back, man. They got us back. They got us back again. I didn't know how they were going to do it. I was like, how are they going to bring us back after last season? How are they going to bring us back? Well, look, they just did it.